RCMP is looking for a man following an attempted robbery at a drugstore in Cold Lake. The incident happened last Saturday when a man allegedly demanded narcotics while holding a hatchet in the store. The suspect ended up fleeing the scene without any drugs, but one employee at the pharmacy was assaulted but not injured. The man, believed to be in his 20s, is white, stands 5'5" to 5'8" tall, weighs around 180 pounds, and was last seen wearing a blue hooded sweater, blue jeans, and a black ski mask over his face. He also was wearing sunglasses and carrying a black duffel bag. If you have any information, contact the RCMP or Crime Stoppers. And Vermilion Lloydminster MLA Dr. Richard Starkey was talking to constituents in the border city today about his leadership vision for Alberta. Starkey told Newcap News his thoughts on the two women who dropped out of the PC leadership race.
Well, I was very saddened by both of them. I mean, Donna and Sandra are colleagues. I've worked with both of them. They bring incredible depth of experience in their areas, and I think it's really unfortunate that they've chosen to withdraw. I understand, their decision. I respect their decision, but I think it's really unfortunate. I think the race will be, poorer for not having their voices there.
Starkey adds when it comes to bullying and harassment during this race that it's unacceptable, disgusting, and despicable. We'll have more from Starkey's rally tomorrow. People came out en masse to Lloydminster Comprehensive High School, joining with the rest of the country in honoring veterans with a Remembrance Day service. The sheer turnout of people was encouraging to veterans that younger generations in the border city recognize the sacrifices made. Josh Ryan has more.
It was hard to find a seat at Lloyd Comp on Friday as the procession for Remembrance Day paid tribute to the sacrifices made for today's freedoms all Canadians share, a tradition dear to a city with deep ties to the military.
We're surrounded by military bases and military personnel are often coming through our city here in Lloydminster. And some of the people in Lloydminster serve in the military and in the militia units.
Commander Al Hemingway's connection to the military dates back to being raised by parents who lived through the Second World War and being amongst veterans growing up.
My upbringing was led by those veterans that had just returned from the Second World War. So it's very special significance for me today.
Amongst other speakers, newly elected Mayor Gerald Albers thanked those who helped liberate Holland, where his family hails from.
I would not be here today if it had not been for them. Our family owes a great debt of gratitude to those who serve.
The honoring of sacrifices made for freedom was capped with a symbolic releasing of doves.
Very symbolic of peace and freedom from oppression. And that was very nice to see as many people out there to watch that service as was possible.
And that turnout was pleasing to Commander Hemingway and the others there in uniform.
But seeing that many people come to the service today shows me that we still do respect and honor those who have given us what we have.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
Welcome back. The Bobcats found their first regular season win last night, edging the Calgary Mustangs 2-1 at the Centennial Civic Center. Brady Barclay opened up the scoring with a goal in the first. Then it was Colby Walker putting up the second goal on a power play in the second period. It was looking to be a shutout victory for the Bobcats until Kyler Wall got one power play goal for the Mustangs with just a minute 10 left in the third, making the final score 2-1 for the Bobcats. It was Jeremy Kellaway's first AJHL regular season win in net with 41 saves. The Bobcats are back in action tonight against the Drumheller Dragons. Puck drop is at 7:30. Moving on to volleyball. They were both in action last night. The women pulled out a come-from-behind 3-2 win over Grand Prairie Regional College. Rookie Brooklyn Bame was player of the game with 5 kills, 3 aces, and 2 blocks off the bench. Anna Kakus was the dominant player of the match, though, with 2 aces and a whopping 18 kills. Moving on to the men, the guys lost 1-3 to the Wolves, with the sets being 25-22, 19-25, 23-25, and 17-25. Braden Griffith was the player of the game with 8 kills.